Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with a review for Basketball Wives LA Season 2 Episode number 3. Y'all, for real. Alright, we just gonna... let's talk about it. So you guys, the show just, in a nutshell, is just talks about the cattiness of women. I think the reason why we all are kind of like bored with this show, and the reason why Love and Hip Hop ATL did so well, even though I said I wasn't going to talk about Love and Hip Hop ATL anymore, but I just got to say that I think the reason why Love and Hip Hop ATL did so well is because it wasn't like the typical reality bullshit. You had baby mama, baby daddy issues, you had relationship issues, you had people that were trying to get true careers off the ground, marital issues, and we had, of course, we had the stuff that went on with K. Michelle. So it wasn't just your typical she said, which goes on Basketball Wives, just that chain in general, but definitely this show in particular. It's just a whole bunch of, I mean, if I was going to sum up this whole review in a couple of minutes, I would just say that this show is basically about a whole bunch of women trying to figure out if they're going to be Jackie's friend or not, okay, and the bullshit that surrounds it, because there's really nothing else to this show. If Jackie wasn't on there, I know how many of you guys do not like Jackie and you think that Jackie shouldn't be there and all that. If Jackie was not on there, you please tell me what the hell would the fucking show be about? What would we be talking about? Because that's all they talk about. God damn. I'm tired of them talking about Jackie all the time. So yeah, that's why this show gets to be tiresome. And I don't know if it's that because on Love and Hip Hop ATL they have men there to kind of break up all that female bitchiness. But anyway, you know, you guys want to see a full review. For the sake of the damn video, I'm going to give you guys a full review. But it's not going to be no long one because I don't even really have that much notes. I'm just really just going to be kind of jumping around because it wasn't really nothing, y'all. But anyway, let's get to it, shall we? So the show opens with Laura, Drea, and Malaysia out shopping. And, you know, like I said, basically Malaysia's whole goal for this show is for everybody to get back to be friends with Jackie. And I understand her reasoning and everything. And it's, yes, honorable and all that. But really, for real, enough is enough. I mean, because I'm a grown-ass woman. And if I don't want to be somebody's friend, I'm not going to be their friend. I don't know how many times you got to come to me and keep on saying that you want me to be this person's friend and how it should be. But I'm just not going to be their friend, okay? So all this meeting all over and over again about how everybody needs to accept Jack into the fold is starting to get on my nerves. Can't take too many more shows like that. So she's telling Drea and Laura how, you know, she thinks that, you know, they should all get together and you know, this kumbaya moment. And, you know, Drea's just like, listen, I'm cool if she's cool. If she gonna be cool, then I'm gonna be cool. I can be friends with anybody as long as they cool with me. I don't really have to even think about what happened last season, even though the bitch called me a crackhead. Side note, you guys, I know I'm hopping around on the show, but I was really happy when Drea invited Laura and Malaysia over to the house so that she can give them some bathing suits from her line that she came out with, because with everything that everybody else was doing on the show last season, she's the only one that's really pulled through and did what she said she was gonna do, okay? And all of them had so many issues. Y'all, I still ain't forgot how they treated Drea last season. I mean, it almost seemed like Drea forgot how they treated her. I think Drea just wants to be cool with everybody, but I ain't forgot. And I know them bitches had all kind of things to say. And then, you know, let's go down the list of what they were supposed to be doing, okay? So, Gloria was going to be a basketball coach, high school basketball coach. I remember that. Malaysia was coming out with the high-end jewelry for children. Jackie, I guess Jackie does have her clothing line, but I ain't heard shit about it. So, but yeah, Jackie was gonna have her clothing line. So yeah, I was glad that Drea kind of rubbed it in their noses in a real subtle, kind of passive aggressive way. But still, I was glad that she was able to let them know, like, yeah, y'all had a whole lot to say about a bitch, but a bitch got it going, okay? And what y'all got going? Okay, I didn't think so. But anyway, getting back to the thing. Laura, now this is what gets on my nerves with Laura and the rest of the girls. They all want Jackie to be a certain way, right? Okay, they don't want the Jackie that Jackie always presents. Okay, they want the Jackie that's on some fucking kind of medication, really. They want a watered down Jackie. They want a Jackie that's just gonna come and not say too much, sit the fuck over there and be quiet. Okay, well, we know that's not how Jackie is. Well, Jackie has been trying to be that way because she's trying to get back in. Laura's like, I can't respect somebody who doesn't act like themselves when they come around me. I didn't like the fact that she was so nice and, you know, not really being herself when we spoke. Let me, you guys, I'm just like, really, what do you guys want the girl to do? I'm telling you, I don't understand this group. Because am I the only one that ain't understanding why you want her to be her old self, but then you don't want her to be her old self? I done told y'all last week that a bitch don't change at 40. Okay, Jackie's around my age, 40, 41, 42, somewhere up in there. Okay, we ain't changing. This is what the hell you get. Okay, so all this, we want Jackie to be the nice Jackie. We want Jackie to be the medicated Jackie. We want Jackie to be the, you know, for real, fuck that. You take me or leave me at this point. And that's why I'm starting to really be on Jackie's side, because all the rest of that, you guys, is bullshit. I guess they gonna all get together or something. Okay, you know, Malaysia's just like, you know, I just want us to have fun this summer. You know, Malaysia's all on this, let's have a good summer, let's do all these things, skydiving, I think is what she said. So I don't know what Malaysia's, you know, sometimes I feel like Malaysia is on some kind of puffy cloud, just floating along life. You know, all is well in her world. You know, she don't really see what goes on in the rest of the world. It's just whatever is going on in her world is good, which is fine. Okay, but I think Malaysia got a little bit of some tunnel vision. Switch to Jackie and Doug. Now Jackie is having withdrawals because her daughter, I think her name is Shauna, is that what she said? Shauna stayed back in Washington when the granny died because Shauna was trying to get the fuck away from Jackie. Okay, now we kind of say that she was trying to be independent and gain her own independence and, you know, get away and get on her own feet, but I really think that it is because of her mama. I mean, you guys look at Jackie. She is going through all of this because the child is in Washington. I mean, she's 19, 20, right? I mean, really, what do you raise your kids for? Okay, you raise them so that they are able to get out into the world and turn out to be a productive human being, right? I mean, fuck, you can't have kids with you all the time. Jackie wants her daughter to come back to Los Angeles. I'm assuming that's where they are. Doug is just trying to tell her that, you know, we raised her. It's time for her to be out on her own. Jackie is just like, no. She needs to be here. Jackie is doing her child a disservice from wanting her child to be so close all the time. I mean, you guys heard when she was talking about how she found out that the girl kissed somebody on the lips and how she freaked out, but then when she realized it was in kindergarten, I was like, no, that's the bullshit that your daughter told you. She ain't kissed nobody but in fucking elementary school, and you believed it? I don't know who worse. Okay, the fact that the child told you a lie that she only been kissed one time in elementary school, or that your stupid ass believed it, Jackie. But like I said, Jackie is doing her disservice because you know what happens when you get a 20-year-old that don't know how to do shit? Okay, you end up having a 30-year-old that don't know how to do shit. And eventually you have a 40-year-old that don't know how to do shit. And when the parent dies, you got a fucking child that don't know how to take care of their damn self. Don't know how to pay no bills. Don't know how to take care of themselves. I've known people to go through this, okay? Their parents have been there for them too much. Now, I know as a parent you be trying to help your kids and everything, but at some point, no. You just can't carry them through life. And Jackie is, I don't know. But I'm getting off track. I'm about to start a life class for y'all. So Jackie says she is going to definitely get her child back to Los Angeles. And you know, Doug is there to kind of talk Jackie off the ledge, because I think if Doug wasn't there, Jackie would go all the way off into this whole nother place. He does a pretty good job of keeping her contained, even though it still alternates. Like, she goes back and forth from understanding what he's saying to not paying a fucking no attention to what the hell he's saying. You know, Doug, he be looking at Jackie when he be trying to tell her some shit about herself. He just be looking at her kind of like that, you know, kind of like, bitch, you crazy. But you guys, turns out Jackie don't have to do too much, okay? Jackie's daughter is coming home. Shauna calls her, and I think they're on Skype, actually. And they're talking back and forth, and the daughter is just like, now she approaching this real cautiously, and she's trying to tell Jackie that I'm going to put in my 2 weeks notice, and I'm coming back to LA. And Jackie is just so over the moon excited that her baby is coming back. Like, are you serious? Don't be playing with me. Don't be lying. Put that on everything. Put that on Granny. And the girl's just like, yeah, I'm coming back. The girl's just like, I'm going to move in with you guys, but I plan on finding my own place and, you know, kind of being out on my own. I think that just went completely over Jackie's head. I don't think Jackie heard none of that. None of that. Jackie's just excited that her baby's coming home. An interesting part of that conversation, I don't know if you guys caught it, but the girl was just like, I want you to come and pick me up from the airport. Please don't send a limousine. Don't send a town car. Don't send a taxi. I just want my mom. I'm wondering, what is their real relationship? Like, do you guys feel like Jackie is putting on airs kind of for the camera, making us feel like she's way more involved with her child than she is. Because why would the child say, don't send a limousine, don't send a town car, come pick me up? Like when I go visit my parents and my mom and my dad would come pick me up from the airport, it was always understood. Now, of course, we ain't got Jackie Christie money, but I would think that you would just go pick up your child if you just so overwhelmingly miss them the way you act like you do. So, yeah, that part was interesting to me. I don't know. But y'all know about Jackie and her kids. Y'all know she got another daughter that she don't even give one iota of a fuck. Now this wedding, y'all. Okay, Jackie and Doug is getting married for the 17th time. And y'all remember that fucking 16th wedding we had to sit through last season. It was all this big hoopla, and then it was exactly the Basketball Wives production staff and cast at the wedding and nobody else besides her mom who was sick. It was just like you went through all of that and we had a fucking champagne brunch with no food and just some cups and we sitting around a room. Like, why are you going through all this? Like, this ain't no fucking wedding. Nigga, this is a goddamn meeting. Now, they about to get married for the 17th time, and this time they wanted it to be a tribute to the gays. Now, I'm liberal, y'all. I am liberal. Folks, gay, straight, whatever, I feel like all of us should have the same civil rights. So, I mean, that's fine. I'm not really understanding why you need to honor the gays this way in your wedding. I mean, it's your wedding. You do whatever the hell you want to do. But I'm not understanding this tribute to the gays and the wedding and like what you gonna do? I mean, gay people have regular weddings too. Don't they? Y'all see when she was telling the party planner what she wanted, he didn't know what the fuck to think. I mean, at first he looked at her like she was crazy because you already know that the production people had been told her like, okay, listen, this lady is coming from Basketball Wives, her and her husband, they want to get married at this venue, show them around. Okay, he probably was expecting more of an Evelyn type. He didn't know that Jackie and Doug and them was going to be coming up there with this bullshit. So he didn't know how to take her at first. She was just like, we love the gays and we think that they should have all the rights that everybody else has. And, he was looking at her kind of like out the side of his eye at first. But when he found out she was serious, he was with it. Well, we can bring the cages over here. Oh, we can have the Soul Train line come up right here. We usually hang crystal disco balls from right here. We can have the helpers in their hot pants and the strobe lights light up the dance floor magnificently. And I guess Doug was with it. Look, Doug just goes along whatever the fuck that Jackie say, okay? As long as Jackie saying, baby, you want to have a gay wedding? Okay, well then we gonna have a gay wedding. Drea, because Drea's like trying to work out this whole situation with Jackie and everything, she agrees to go meet up with Jackie. Just kind of find out where Jackie's head is at, is exactly what the words that Drea used. So she goes to the tattoo parlor, and Jackie's getting this upside down triangle filled with the rainbow, with the tribal, edges. Some kind of, a damn tattoo on the side of her hip here. So they get, all of the we gonna be back friends shit out the way, okay, because it's just more the same of that. And once they get through that, then Jackie is just like, I'm planning my wedding and I want you guys to come, and this time it's gonna be a tribute to the gays. And Drea's just like, oh, for real? Drea made it clear that she was bisexual last season. We ain't heard hide nor hear the support of these gays that Doug and Jackie had last season, but all of a sudden this season it just comes out the blue. Drea's shocked, and that's how the fuck I was just like, now what? But then, I started thinking about it, you guys. I have heard stories about Jackie and Doug having threesomes and things like that, and that was going around a lot last season. I didn't believe it because I couldn't picture Jackie sharing Doug or Doug sharing Jackie with any other man or woman. So I kind of wrote it off. But this whole little thing that they got going this season makes me wonder, because Jackie tells Drea that if she wasn't so attached to Doug, then maybe she would, kind of go on and, dibble dabble in the old cooch. So yeah, I guess Jackie is sort of bisexual, but ain't really saying, but maybe she is, and she's got all this love for the gays because her and Doug, I don't know. What, fuck, you married, whatever y'all want to do in your bedroom, I guess is fine, but it just seemed to come out of nowhere. So Gloria's gonna be in a movie, which I got that to fucking see. I can't imagine this child being in no damn movie. Can you? She meets with the producers, which is all of 3 people, and they're telling her how she's gonna have to prepare for this role, and she only has 2 weeks to do so. Okay, so she has to be this kick-ass, strong, ballerina by day, assassin by night. I was just like, y'all really think you're gonna get all this out of the wet napkin that is Gloria in 2 fucking weeks? I really don't think so. For real. I mean, Gloria don't have no fucking personality. I can't even see her being doing something. For real, an assassin band, please. That Gloria ain't got no fucking fight in her. Okay, I told y'all last week that this bitch would be at the back of the fight if one broke out. Okay, she in the back. She the one that's talking shit from the back. As a matter of fact, she might not even be talking shit. She might be trying to get the fuck out the way. So I don't see Gloria in this movie, and really I don't even see this movie, because has anybody heard about it? I mean, shouldn't we have heard some press about it by this point, because I know they filmed this show a long time ago. So what movie is she fixing to be in, y'all? Somebody tell me. What is it? Ballerina Assassin? Maybe that's the title. We're gonna Google that. Ballerina Assassin. But I don't even really think they're gonna be doing no movie. I think that they want to introduce a sexy role for Gloria. They're trying to change Gloria's image a little bit, and I think that this is the only way that they can kind of bring in her sex appeal, because y'all know Gloria she just like blah. So she's, because she feels like she has to get in touch with her sensual side, even though I was just like, why do you need to get in touch with your sensual side? They just said you was a fucking ballerina, not a goddamn stripper. She meets Drea at the damn place, at the studio where she can practice on the pole, and she got her stripper shoes on, and y'all, it was uncomfortable to me. Now listen, I ain't got no fucking problem with women dancing for women or nothing like that. I go to the strip clubs out here in Atlanta. It's no big deal. I don't know why that scene was weird for me to watch. I was just like, because I could almost fucking hear the damn saliva collecting in Gloria's mouth. She wanna fuck that girl. She was so turned on when Drea was dancing in her lap, and she was looking. I mean, the bitch was glued. That bitch was looking at her fucking coochie. I was just like, bitch, you wants to get some of that, don't you, Gloria? And, Gloria gets up and she tries to do the same thing. But y'all, wasn't y'all amazed with what Drea could do with her ass? Y'all, I'm telling you, I have like a secret fascination of strippers. Like, I know I ain't never gonna be a stripper or nothing, but I just be amazed with the shit that they can do. Y'all see when Drea was doing her ass and it was going back and it was going ting, ching, 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 ching. I'm telling you, I'd be in the bathroom at the mirror. I'm telling you, that damn Gloria wanted to fuck her some Drea. Now she, after they finished dancing and they sitting around talking, and Drea's just like, oh, I be flirting around with you and everything. And then Gloria's like, who, me? You be flirting with me? You don't flirt with me. And she was like, yes, I do. I think you're cute. I think you sexy. You think I'm sexy? Oh, I didn't know you thought I was sexy. I've always said little things to you. And you know what? It was like Gloria was fishing for compliments from Drea, and Drea finally picked up on it like, listen, ain't nobody got fucking time for sitting up here with your bi-curious ass. When you figure out what the hell you want to do, I'm over here, okay? I ain't changed. You know how I feel. And lastly, you guys, this whole scene about whether or not they're going to let Jackie back into the fold. So now Drea meets up with Gloria, and she's telling her about the meeting that she had with Jackie at the tattoo parlor. And Gloria, now all of a sudden, I don't understand why Gloria is the main focal attraction of why we got to get this group back together. Like, who gives a fuck if Gloria and Jackie don't never be friends again? Just let Gloria move on if she don't want to. But for some reason, we got to get Gloria back in too. And Gloria is not really feeling it. But they never really been clear why Gloria is not really feeling Jackie. Jackie is the one that said that Gloria was fucking Gilbert Arenas, Laura's boyfriend. They ain't never said it on the show. It was always bleeped out. That was going around last season, and it was kind of pushed under the rug. It would make a lot of sense why Gloria and Laura are not really speaking now, because if the rumor was around that your sister slept with your fucking man, well, then what the hell would you do? So I think that that's the main reason why Gloria is not so willing to be Jackie's friend. Because remember, Gloria and Matt wanted to mimic their relationship after Jackie and Doug. Remember, they went to dinner and Gloria was all big up in the fact that Jackie and Doug had this relationship that was so strong. So that's really what that issue is. While they're sitting there talking, the phone rings and it's Jackie, and they don't answer the phone. They let it go to voicemail. But then Gloria checks her voicemail, and it's Jackie saying that she's having this party. She wants her to come, and Gloria's just like, why does she have my number? number? Why does she know where I live? Like, who's giving her all this information? So, you know, they're telling Jackie that she's got to be, you know, we want the nice Jackie at this outing, and not the crazy Jackie, no sharp objects and all that. And Jackie just finally realizes, like, why the fuck am I having this party for some people that don't really like me? And I was just like, yes, Jackie, why are you having this party? Because really, these people don't like you, and really, you shouldn't be bending yourself over backwards to be their friend. So that whole, you know, just the show in general just getting on my nerves, okay? It's making me want to be on Jackie's team, you guys. I'm sorry. I know you guys don't feel it, but I'm tired of all the one-sidedness with them wanting Jackie to be a certain way. Alright, y'all, it's hot. I don't have my air on, and all of a sudden I just started sweating. Can y'all tell how glistening and shiny I am? You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm itsrox. My channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar below. Alright? I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.